If you're over 60 and feel like your strongest, most energetic days are behind you, just pause for a moment. What I'm about to share in the next few minutes may gently help you improve the way you eat, move, and feel, starting today and for the days ahead. I need you to listen very closely because the medical establishment often dismisses the complaints of older adults as just a normal part of getting older. But I am here to tell you that the suffering and the silent physical decline you might be experiencing are absolutely not a predetermined destiny that you just have to accept. So many people over the age of 60 live in a constant, quiet fear of losing their physical independence, worrying about the day when tired arms can no longer lift groceries, when weak legs make walking up the stairs feel like climbing a mountain, or when the simple act of getting up from a chair becomes a monumental, painful struggle. You might go to your doctor, wait in the lobby for an hour, and then get a rushed, 15-minute appointment where you are simply handed another prescription or told to just take it easy because of your age, which leads to immense frustration and a feeling of being completely invisible in the traditional medical system. But I want to sound the alarm on a silent thief that is actually responsible for much of this physical decline, a condition known as sarcopenia, which is the age-related loss of muscle mass, strength, and function that slowly robs you of your vitality if you do not actively fight back against it. The incredible news, the genuine game changer that most doctors do not have the time to explain to you, is that your body still possesses the extraordinary ability to rebuild, to grow, and to transform itself, provided you give it the specific nutritional tools it desperately needs to trigger muscle protein synthesis. You have the power to stop this decline, and you do not need to spend hours in the kitchen cooking complicated meals or washing a mountain of dishes, especially if you are living alone and cooking just for yourself, which can often feel isolating and exhausting. Food is medicine, and starting tonight, you can use food as a powerful intervention to protect your muscles, your brain, and your joints, which is why I have designed 10 incredibly easy, healthy, one-pan dinners that are perfectly portioned for one person and scientifically formulated to stimulate your body's natural healing and strengthening processes. If you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now because we publish new videos every week that are dedicated to helping you reclaim your health. And by subscribing, you are taking the first step toward a dramatically improved quality of life where you possess the knowledge to heal your own body. Let us dive right into the first life-changing meal, which is a lemon herb salmon roasted in a single pan alongside asparagus and cherry tomatoes. And before you scroll past, because you might be worried about things like heavy metals, let me assure you that choosing wild-caught salmon practically eliminates that risk while delivering a massive dose of omega-3 fatty acids. This specific dinner is a biological powerhouse because the high-quality, complete protein in the salmon provides the essential amino acids required to stimulate muscle protein synthesis, directly combating sarcopenia, while the EPA and DHA found in the rich fish oil work to dramatically lower prostaglandin-driven inflammation in your aging joints, meaning you will wake up with less stiffness and significantly less joint pain. Stay tuned because I am about to share a secret ingredient in our next recipe that will change how your body processes sugar. But first, understand that the tomatoes in this salmon dish provide lycopene, an antioxidant that becomes even more bioavailable when cooked in the same pan with healthy fats, offering profound protection for your cardiovascular system. Moving on to dinner number 2, we have a magnificent turmeric chicken cooked in one skillet with broccoli and sweet potatoes. And this is where we introduce a genuinely extraordinary intervention for insulin resistance, which is a condition that accelerates aging and makes it incredibly difficult to maintain a healthy weight after 60. The secret ingredients here are curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, and piperine, which is found in black pepper. When you combine these two in the pan, the piperine increases the absorption of the curcumin by an astonishing 2,000%, turning your simple chicken dinner into a highly potent anti-inflammatory medicine that targets the root cause of cellular aging. The broccoli in this pan is not just filler. It is packed with glucosinolates that your body converts into sulforaphane, a compound extensively studied and recognized by institutions publishing in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition for its ability to detoxify cells and protect against DNA damage. Keep watching because the warnings I have about common dietary mistakes are coming up, but right now, let us look at dinner number 3, a white bean, and kale one-pan wonder simmering in a rich vegetable broth with garlic and olive oil, which is the ultimate comfort food for those chilly evenings when you are living alone and just want something warm and deeply nourishing. This meal is a massive game changer for stabilizing your blood sugar because the tremendous amount of dietary fiber in the white beans slows down digestion, completely preventing those dangerous glucose spikes that contribute to lethargy and metabolic dysfunction, while the kale delivers a huge dose of vitamin K and calcium to rebuild bone density and stop the fear of falling and fracturing a hip. Dinner number 4 is a vibrant shrimp stir-fry with bell peppers and snap peas, cooked quickly in a single wok or large frying pan. And this is an absolute powerhouse for protein density, offering a massive amount of high-quality protein for very few calories, which is essential because as we age, our gut absorption efficiency decreases, meaning we desperately need more protein just to maintain the muscle we already have. Shrimp also contains astaxanthin, a powerful antioxidant that supports eye health and protects your skin from the inside out, while the bell peppers provide more than enough vitamin C to naturally trigger collagen production in your joints, keeping your cartilage healthy and reducing the friction that causes daily suffering. Here is your next cliffhanger. What if I told you that red meat could actually be a health food for seniors? That brings us to dinner number 5, a one-pan grass-fed beef and zucchini skillet. And before you scroll past, because you have been told your whole life to limit red meat due to cholesterol concerns, I need you to listen to the modern science that distinguishes between factory-farmed meat and grass-fed beef. Grass-fed beef is an extraordinary source of conjugated linoleic acid, which helps reduce body fat and preserve lean muscle mass. And it is absolutely packed with bioavailable zinc and iron, which are crucial for maintaining healthy testosterone levels in both men and women as they age, providing that vital energy and drive that makes you feel fully alive. Dinner number 6 is a Mediterranean chickpea and eggplant bake, incredibly simple to throw onto one sheet pan. And it utilizes extra virgin olive oil, which contains a specific phenolic compound called oleoanthol, which has been shown in numerous scientific studies to act exactly like ibuprofen in the body, naturally shutting down inflammatory pathways without damaging your stomach lining or kidneys. This plant protein longevity meal is designed to feed your healthy gut microbiome, which is the control center for your immune system, ensuring that you stay resilient against seasonal illness, while enjoying a delicious, effortless meal that leaves you with almost zero cleanup, preserving your energy for the things you actually love doing. Dinner number 7 is a beautifully simple tomato basil cod, where the flaky white fish is poached right in a pan of crushed tomatoes, garlic, and fresh basil, providing an incredibly easily digestible protein source for those evenings when your stomach feels sensitive or when you simply want a lighter meal that still packs a massive nutritional punch to fight off sarcopenia. The concentrated lycopene in the cooked tomatoes acts as a shield for your cells, while the low-fat, high-protein cod ensures that your muscles receive the building blocks they need overnight while you sleep, which is when the majority of muscle protein synthesis and tissue repair actually occurs in the human body. Stay with me because the next meal addresses a very specific deficiency that mimics dementia, which is dinner number 8, a turkey and sweet potato hash cooked entirely in one cast-iron skillet, providing a deeply savory, satisfying dinner that is rich in B vitamins, particularly vitamin B12. As we cross the age of 60, our stomach acid production drops dramatically, making it much harder to extract vitamin B12 from our food, and a silent deficiency in B12 can lead to severe nervous system issues, memory loss, and that terrifying feeling of cognitive decline. But the highly bioavailable B12 in turkey, combined with the complex carbohydrates of the sweet potato, protects your brain and feeds your nervous system to keep your mind sharp and focused. Dinner number 9 is a ginger tofu and bok choy stir-fry. And before you dismiss this because you are unfamiliar with tofu or because you have heard unfounded rumors about soy, let me handle that objection right now by explaining that organic, fermented soy products are a staple in the longest living populations on Earth, specifically the blue zones. Tofu is an extraordinary source of plant-based complete protein and contains phytoestrogens that actually protect your cellular receptors and help maintain bone density, while the fresh ginger in the pan acts as a powerful digestive aid and a potent anti-inflammatory agent that dramatically reduces muscle soreness. allowing you to wake up feeling strong and ready to move. Finally, dinner number 10 is a spectacular halibut with cannellini beans and spinach, baked in a single dish to create a comprehensive biological intervention that combines the absolute best of marine omega-3 fatty acids, incredibly dense plant fiber, and essential leafy greens to create a meal that lowers blood pressure, stabilizes heart rhythms, and aggressively feeds your muscle tissue to rebuild your physical strength. Now that you have these 10 incredible one-pan recipes that are perfectly designed for living alone without the hassle of a massive kitchen cleanup, I want to give you a clear, actionable 5-step blueprint to ensure you successfully implement this into your life starting today, so you can genuinely transform your health. Step 1 is to commit to eating just one of these specific, high-protein, one-pan dinners every single night, making it a non-negotiable habit that prioritizes your own physical independence. Step 2 is to ensure that you are always pairing a healthy fat, like extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil, with your cooked vegetables to dramatically increase the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins and antioxidants. Step 3 is to embrace the power of spices like turmeric, black pepper, and ginger, treating them not just as flavorings, but as vital daily medicines that actively reduce the systemic, prostaglandin-driven inflammation that causes so much unnecessary suffering. Step 4 is to actively reject the fear-mongering around high-quality animal proteins and organic soy, understanding that your aging muscles desperately need these amino acids to stimulate muscle protein synthesis and halt the. Step 5 is to truly embrace the simplicity of the one-pan method, giving yourself permission to cook in a way that feels easy, calm, and manageable. When you remove the stress of complicated recipes and endless cleanup, something beautiful happens. Cooking becomes enjoyable again. It becomes a small daily act of self-care rather than a task you want to avoid. And as you begin to nourish your body in this simple way, it's important to understand something powerful. Your body, whether you are 60, 70, or even 80, is not finished. It is still capable of change, healing, and growth. This is not just a hopeful idea, it is a biological reality. Your muscles can still become stronger, your brain can continue forming new connections, your joints can feel more supported, and your energy can slowly return, step by step. Many people believe that aging means accepting weakness, pain, and limitations, but that does not have to be your story. You don't have to accept feeling tired all the time. You don't have to accept a life controlled by discomfort. And you certainly don't have to believe that your best years are behind you. With small, consistent choices, like preparing simple, nourishing meals, you begin to support your body from the inside out. These small steps may seem simple, but over time, they can create real and meaningful change in how you feel every single day. This stage of life can still be filled with strength, independence, and confidence. You deserve to feel steady on your feet. You deserve to feel energized when you wake up. And you deserve to move through your day with the quiet confidence that your body is there to support you. So take it one step at a time, keep things simple, and trust the process. Your body is still listening, still responding, and still capable of more than you may think. And if this message resonated with you, consider subscribing and sharing it with someone over 60 who might need this gentle reminder today. Because together, we can start changing the way we think about aging and slowly begin to see it not as a decline, but as a new chapter filled with possibility. A chapter where strength can be rebuilt, energy can return, and life can still be enjoyed in simple, meaningful ways. And as this mindset begins to shift, you may start to feel something you haven't felt in a while: hope. The kind of quiet confidence that reminds you your body is still capable, still responsive, and still on your side. Because the truth is, your best days are not necessarily behind you. With the right care, the right habits, and a little patience, they may still be waiting ahead, ready for you to step into them, one small, powerful choice at a time.